NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Set to bring this to you, Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. At their own 23-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. The Texans have it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery. And a touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the hand. The ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Bills nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn the kickoff for Houston.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, yard shy of what they needed. We'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Texans first down. Able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Allen working from the pistol. They'll set up the screen to Cook. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. His first catch in the wild card game. That is good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Crazy. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's Cook. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Number 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Round 80!
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. To the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bassnett for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready. Blue, 30, 52 left. Hey, blue. Ready.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
a yard.
Green. Come on, set. Yellow, hut.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Another run here with Mitchell. He'll work forward for a couple. Terry Johnson up to make the tackle.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
7. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready. 45. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young on the run to the right. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go. 60 red. 60 set.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
7. And the Texans.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Red, 38.
Now Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Mitchell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. All even on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Goal to go.
Now Young. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bill 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he can't get away. They rallied on the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks quarterbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
56, 56.
Now Allen to throw on second down. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. In motion, Shakir. He'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Big play there for the Bills. 36 yards.
Bills, first down. A gain of 36 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 20, here's second and 5. The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the air on second down. Here's that. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Henry gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Third and long.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
A 43-yard attempt.
Pass is kicked.
The kick
is good. And the Bills are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Look at play action with Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Ready.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and 1.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Okay, ready?
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8.
Fly ultra. Set. Red, 38. Smash, red. Hey, blue. Red, yellow.
To throw is Young. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard.
Here we go. Black 40. Set,
A run here with Mitchell. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown, Houston. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans are out to a 21-10 lead.
21, Bills 10. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 33-yard line.
It is second and 9. From the gun, guys out. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. The blitz, he gets there, and he lost the football. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there. The Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open, the ball's on target. You just flat out drop it.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. Looking downfield for Coleman. Thrower on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop. First and 10 now from the 36.
Set hut. Set hut.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for opponents.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. It is 2nd and 6.
Green Jack. Set.
On play action, Young. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Texans first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Field flat. Ready.
To throw is Young. It is brought in the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Coleman. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
In motion, Shakir. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now this is is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced out left. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 18-yard line.
Ready. Black, 95. Black, second.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he's in! Ray Benson. Touchdown, Houston.
It's a heck of a run right there. I can't tell you how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the 1st guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 35, Bills 10. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
From the
and
gun,
5.
throw here for Allen. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past
A
the
gain
mark.
of 9 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
56-yard
Big time play there for Buffalo. 56 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
Bills 17.
Maybe see they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Young. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of a yard.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Blue striker. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's in. Gets it. Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Will Anderson on the tackle. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Blue. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Pete Stover. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead.
Score Texans 49. Bills 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
first down. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Here we go. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Headed left, buying time. He's looking deep for Shakir. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up a second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
319.
In motion, Shakir. To the air. On third down, here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
That's good for a Bills first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Alert! What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bills.
What's that?
Design run here for Allen. And he's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills cut into the lead a little bit.
Bills 24.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Watch out now. 50 series. Set.
Running is Mitchell, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. TJ Sanders there to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. From the 35, here's second and 8.
Come on, set. Yellow, 20, hut.
A run with Benson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Down. Yellow, 43, black ultra. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Allen to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted it up the coverage there. They force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They convert with a gain of 15. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a gain of 60. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Throwing again is Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
It was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And 3rd down coming up.
319!
To the air once more is Allen. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. One more time going up. Oh, they got him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Texans have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On the return, this is strong. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And after you call a wasted series, they come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, all 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a lot of football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Ready?
Young. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Makes the score.
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Good for Bills. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
5 wide. What's that?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Allen now on 2nd down. Downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. A gain of 21 on that
down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. They'll bring up second down.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
Throwing now from the gun. Moving outside the pocket. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
66. Bills.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down for Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Here we go. Here we go. 45. Hut, hut.
On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
No. Me.
Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Y'all gotta talk my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might no Power Ranger.
On the set. Blue, hut.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And this one, blown up. Good surge and drop up. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's ready.
They'll run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans stretch things out even further.
Bills 32. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Another run here with Harris. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen working from the pistol. Forced to his right. Looking downfield for Coleman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Come on,
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the Texans. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.
If you didn't know, maybe better than us.
one hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been seeing her work.